want to be I'm kind of a stickler for audio, so let's try it again.
Okay.
From the top. 1 and 2 and.
Fix it in post. We gotta fix it in post.
Gotta.
You don't ever wanna mix up your roast.
We gotta fix it.
When you do fix it in post, then fix it at the most.
Fix it and exit. Fix it and exit.
Just cut all that.
Fix it and exit. Yeah.
The proverbial titular.
Who the fuck are you? Who got into our podcast? What the heck?
A new voice, Jones.
You got Spencer in my podcast. You got podcast in my Spencer.
We can't ever agree on anything. It's a long-awaited collab.
Long-awaited collab. Here we are.
Live in the flesh.
You guys are higher
Here we are
than
today. What was the thing about this?
Hey, I can help you out with that.
Hey, I get the pinch monsters out tonight.
Yeah, I know the pinch monster very well. Unfortunately.
That's what I say before I pinch him.
I think the pinch monster is legally obligated to inform you that he's out tonight.
Yeah, he's within like 500 yards of me.
The pinch monster.
But yes, indeed, the Dumb Nerd Thing and Ixwonker all together now.
The something exit in post. Is that
Yeah,
what, that was the joke?
yeah.
Fix it and exit. It's a better.
Exit and post is better.
It's
Exit
better.
and post is better.
Oh, you know, it's
The
like
fix
it
cam.
kind of sucks actually.
I think you should have done Jorguthe of the Blood King.
Jorguthe of the Blood King.
Yeah, for the title.
That's awesome.
You want to do
Who the
fix
fuck
it
is
and post,
Jorguthe?
you want to do fix it and exit, you want to do
Shiogora,
Fix
the Blood
cast.
King.
The fix cast.
And this one's over here saying, "What do you want from me?"
I think it should be Jorguthe of the Blood King.
Where is that? Is that?
I think a lot of people would click on it more.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think when you see like clickbait stuff from like people you actually like now? Do you actually like go like you begrudgingly click on it, or are you just gonna click on it anyway?
Well, the thing is, clickbait stuff absolutely works on me. If I see like,
yeah, same here.
you know, maybe I don't know, animated boobs in the
No.
thumbnail,
Yeah.
I'm gonna click on it.
Here we go again with this fucking story.
Animated.
Yeah, it's like
Are you
best Star Wars ever. I mean,
Do you like?
what if?
Do you actually care about like your history on YouTube? Because I do. Because I feel like it does like directly.
Yeah, the algorithm
recommendations.
is like a
super
wild horse.
I hate if I see like something interesting, like something I want to watch, I want to see out of curiosity, but I don't want it to affect my algorithm. I'll open up an incognito or something.
I'll just click it. I'll click it, watch it, and then I'll just immediately remove from my I'll just go back to my history and just do it really quick.
My
and do
YouTube
whatever I was
algorithm
gonna-
is so shameful that any
How shameful is it?
so shameful that
You guys don't even want to like know what's in it.
I'm telling you, do not ever click on any video that says like VTuber. If you see any VTuber on, like, never click that.
Can I be
because-
honest with you guys?
Oh no.
I don't know what a VTuber is.
Oh, that's fine. Basically, animated character that you can hook up to like recognize your face, so they animate those or they emote when you emote and talk when you talk.
Think about if the gorillas were Twitch streamers.
Or like the fucking Apple like faces,
Or
that
Yeah,
like they like
yeah.
talk when you
It's like
talk.
It's like that.
It's like that, but
Moe.
like,
But
cuter.
used for a more sinister purpose.
Not sinister.
No,
more
I mean,
kawaii.
There's a couple that are actually like that, but most of it is just like a cute girl talking. Well, I don't know if they're cute. It's a cute avatar. I don't know.
It's,
I don't know-
it's
you
like
don't
a
know
car-
if it's girl.
it's like
I don't
a
know if
car-
it's girl either. Yeah.
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. That's what the V stands for?
Yeah.
Virtual.
Oh. It's not. Never mind.
Well, the thing about
I thought it was a vagina.
No, it's ZTuber. The Z
I thought
stands
it
for
was a
different
5 tuber.
like the thing with the first one that I know about is like Kazune AI or I guess, and like that was a different thing entirely. It was more like a blog. It wasn't like, oh, I'm a character in a corner like webcam. It was you're watching me throughout my life and a bunch of different topics, and that was like one of the first. That was like a full body thing too.
But it's like a daily
animator.
vlog, but with like a weird animated person.
Instead of, but it's like a real person acting the same way. It's really weird.
Interesting.
Instead
Makes
of
my
showing
brain
himself, it's showing an anime character.
Oh my
it.
goodness.
That's all it is.
That's interesting.
That makes me want to. I don't know. I'm out of touch. You know, I need this new world is so confusing and moving so fast.
But I say that.
Shut up.
But yeah,
Stop.
I say that because
Stop.
you never click on anything VTuber because then your entire
Very
list
sensitive
is going to
keyword.
be all of that.
God, and that's why yours is right because you clicked
No,
on
I
the
actually,
one.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like I know about some of them, but like my friend follows it. My
I've
friend.
I've like heard
My
of
friend-
some,
it's actually
like,
my
a
friend's
friend of
friend.
mine is like, you know, he's like way more into it, like follows like
Yeah.
all
A friend
these.
who goes to another school.
He's actually super handsome too.
Suzukai and shit like that.
He's got broad shoulders. I wouldn't mind some
He picks
broad
me up when he's mad at
shoulders.
me.
Broad.
A broad shoulder.
Two broads on my shoulders.
Oh, and what's on their shoulders?
Two more broads.
Yeah, you-
It's a pyramid of
Infinitesimally,
broads.
infinitesimally increasing.
Yeah.
I guess the word is exponentially.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the titularly increasing.
I don't want to talk about that anymore. Can we not? Can I like stop saying the word titular?
You're the one who said it the most. That's why.
You're the one who said VTuber.
That is true.
Yeah.
I started my own recommendations list, but in like real life.
Of VTubers?
No, I mean in real life, you just say a keyword and then everyone keeps talking to you about it.
Oh. The algorithm of your friends' conversation.
There's my
VTuber.
He would never let me live it down.
Yeah, if Colin would have, yeah, exactly. If
I worry about Colin losing touch with reality.
He's very concerned with that. I think this is like TV.
Jack was talking, and Colin went in the other room, came back, and was like, "Wow, that's kind of like Skyrim." Because it was the Doppler effect.
Oh,
He was like, "Oh, it's kind of like in the video game."
It's just that the Doppler effect is natural. This was a very sharp, like
you could tell that
there was a clear end. It felt like an imitation of the Doppler effect. Though it was real. And I popped back in and Jack was still talking about
Oh, I get what you mean now. That the
Yeah.
audio cuts out when you leave a room.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. We have very thick walls at our apartment, which thank God. Because we
If these walls weren't thick.
we have very thick walls at our apartment.
What are we doing? When are we going to do sex it in post?
Oh wow.
Sex it in
Sex it in
post.
post.
Sex it in post.
That's on the dumb nerd. That's on like
here.
the dumb nerd OnlyFans.
We're gonna have like a naked calendar, like.
Now that's good.
What would be your like? What would you be doing in the?
Well,
naked-
first off, what month would you want?
Ooh.
I would
to
be.
decide that.
I would want April, and I would be like a. I would have like a little like Easter bunny costume and like a little leaf over my dick, but with my ass showing too. Like
Wait, you have both your dick being covered by a leaf and your ass showing?
yeah,
mirror.
okay. I got my one of my legs is
I love
up.
that.
One of my legs is up, and like my dick is like covered. Dick and balls are covered by a leaf, but my like asshole is just like visible and like spread.
I want.
And I'm wearing bunny
January-
ears.
I want January, and I want it to be like it's cold, and I want to be pointing like no, like it's not what it looks
and
like.
it's
I
a
want
therm-
to
it's a
be covered
thermometer.
by girls giggling and laughing at me.
It's a thermometer and it's all the way down here.
I'll take December and I'll
You
have.
would. Oh God, you would take December. Sorry, go ahead.
You should be in the. You should be in like Jesus's manger.
Oh no! Don't say this! No! No!
So, like, you know.
I am in a cave
Fuck
and I'm naked except I'm holding a lightsaber in my hand and I'm looking scared at the camera and there's a wampa behind me.
I want October and I'm just naked and dead in a ditch.
There's an exit wound from a bullet hole.
But you got kind of like a little bit of an arch going, you know? You're like,
You die in the pot position. Oh, okay, all right. Sex and Post coming soon. To
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Do we have
Redbubble.
sex with each
This
other?
is too steamy for Twitch.
Come see all of my X-rated.
What would the
content.
what would the code be? Fix it? No, that's too easy. What would the code be for
Code?
like a OnlyFans or like a discount?
Do you have we would offer a discount for
Cock and ball spelled Kachen. Sorry for saying that so loud.
Much worse things have been said here. Much louder.
We are
more
located in a
family.
secret soundproof bunker somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah, we should talk about our Fix It and Post road trip.
Yeah, we have.
We're
This is our-
recording.
We took the
This
show on
year-
the road,
Mm-hmm.
peeps.
Yeah.
We're not in the studio.
No,
Right.
unfortunately. So normally we'd be on our regular studio with lots of fancy equipment and all that. So we weren't able to bring all of that down. So if there's some audio issues,
we really just kind of want to like throw.
Yeah, it is recording actually.
We just really wanted to like throw it back to like remember like back in the day when you and your buds would just be in the basement or something or the bunker and you just
pants down
and you're just sexing it, and
you got Zone on the TV.
You got Pixar moms.
Find a different reference besides Zone.
Yeah, we need to we need to come up with a different one. Yeah, we need to come up with a different one.
No, I said Zone earlier today.
No, I'm gonna call you out right here on this podcast.
Stop watching Zone.
Stop watching the video of the Teen Titans having sex.
No!
The teenagers, it's disgusting.
I can quit anytime I want.
Wait, Teen Titans? You mean 18?
Yes.
It's the upper echelon of teens.
Yes. The 18 Titans.
We are the 18 Titans.
Teen Titans, no!
Teen Titans, wow. Oh, you did.
Most embarrassing podcast ever.
Time to record my favorite podcast with my favorite humans.
In my ongoing series of updates on things that I find out about the newest Skyrim 10-year anniversary.
I love this.
The newest Skyrim 10-year
Jack's segment.
Jack's Corner.
Rim update.
The rim date.
I kind of like that. I wouldn't mind a rim date.
The day with Jack's rim date.
Okay, so I saw this new weapon and they're telekinetic arrows, and you can shoot a million of them,
as many as you can think of,
and they stay frozen, and then you can do a spell, and then they all converge.
That is super sick.
Which is super cool. Zoardo. And I'm like, I wish they fucking had that this whole time.
You literally Zoardo.
Oh, I don't remember Zorro.
No, that's a similar thing.
Telekinesis.
This is the worst impression ever for people that don't know who I am. But it's kind of like a JoJo reference.
Jajora reference.
Wow, you just saved his ass because he was talking about JoJo references, and he's now going to come back from it. But damn,
Jajora reference.
No, it's a similar thing where the guy. Ye old guy, titular. No, it's not JoJo.
Oh yeah, we stop saying
ye old guy. Shout out to gamers.
Jerome spit out his drink at that. It was so unexpected.
Really? That was such.
It was just. I think it was just so unexpected.
No, I'm gonna say don't. No, stop laughing at that. That was too cheap.
I think you were more laughing at you.
It wasn't cheap, but it was definitely on sale.
That's pretty good.
Interesting.
You're a silver tongued little ice queen, aren't you?
That doctor almost went through my nose.
My doctor said I needed that.
You want to talk about it?
He says I need that every checkup.
Dr. Pepper is a woman.
My doctor.
I didn't say your doctor. I said Dr. Pepper is a woman.
Okay.
Is your doctor Dr. Pepper?
I don't know. It just seemed like you were correcting me.
No.
Wow.
We went in for a kiss.
Literally a lot of romantic tension here in this bunker.
Shame what happened to the outdoors.
Shame what happened to the United States.
If you're just listening to
this. Which may or may not be where we live.
It's too late.
In the year 2020.
Fix It and Post still is putting out episodes.
Year 20 XXX.
Hey, is this episode 13?
No. It's 12 and a half.
Okay.
We won't have a 13.
Good.
This is episode 14. Because this is a double feature.
Yeah,
there you go.
Double the length. So it's episode 14.
Whatever.
You just made me nervous.
Yeah.
By saying that.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta say? Why you gotta say that?
We're gonna sample that.
Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say that? What are you guys' favorite franchises?
McDonald's.
I was about to say McDonald's, you bastard!
Payback for when you stole my favorite video game is the cereal games that came in the cereal. I still don't know that.
You had to have stolen from Twitter.
No. Also, I did find out what that game was. It was just the N64 Spider-Man game it's like the first level that they re-released
a demo
with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man skin instead of, but everything else is the exact same. So
to loop it back, finish the circle.
Finish the circle. Finish the series.
Wrap it up.
Thanks for coming to this podcast where we did a deep dive into what that game was in the serial. That's
a little bit of laughs along the way. And
that's why this podcast is called Serial.
Serial killer.
If your friends are ever like the podcast, Serial.
It's the podcast that goes down easy.
No.
Somebody said they had topics?
I have topics, yeah.
Thank God.
So, okay.
Spencer, you may have single-handedly saved this podcast.
No, okay, so something that happened that I kind of realized when I got into college was actually that how often I would look up something like, for instance, I just watched the second Evangelion movie, the rebuild new stuff, right? And I went
boss, you get one more anime reference. I've been really lenient on you.
We need to save time for things like Skyrim and Jack getting hard.
Yeah.
There's a checklist here, people.
There's a pecking order.
And I remember looking up or watching that movie, being like, "This is great. Let me look up, some theories about stuff that happens at the end." At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's some weird stuff at the end, and I hadn't watched 3, so I was wondering how what's gonna happen. So I looked everything up, and there's a bunch of people saying that the way that they did this character is really bad, and all this stuff. And I started to kind of just go oh yeah, that one person said that one thing that one time, and now I just believe that.
Oh, I am the king of
Super
that.
like that too.
Yeah.
My opinions are very easily influenced by by the internet.
I feel like that's another reason why I don't go on Reddit really anymore, because that would constantly happen to me.
Reddit I'm pretty much safe from, because every time someone says something on Reddit, I just get madder and madder.
Exactly.
Because I hate Redditors. But YouTube, if somebody's like, "Oh yeah, this is the correct opinion," I'm like, well, that's obviously the one I have and have had this whole time.
I feel like it doesn't happen all the time, but when someone's you feel like someone says something the way that you would say it, then you just start saying that.
Mm-hmm. A well-made argument can be convincing.
Yeah. But someone saying...
made argument can be convincing.
I think the thing was
she put up a fight.
Jesus. The thing with it was the one that would always get me is I didn't like this version or this anime that much because the pacing was bad, for example. And it's just that's not exactly, maybe that's not why I didn't like it, or maybe I did like it, but then I convinced myself that it was bad anyways. You know what I mean?
There's a handful of buzzwords people will say.
The cinematography,
the lighting, the pacing, just saying the writing, to make you sound like you actually know what you're talking about.
Totally. That's why I hate Reddit.
That's all. I mean, actually, though,
I accidentally ended up on an official Netflix reacts to the Cowboy Bebop live action thing that came out.
All right.
And
people are roasting the shit out of that.
Yeah, and somebody was like, "Oh, I love the lighting. It's so stylized." When
the lighting is stylized.
Lighting is stylized means that the lighting is blue or green.
Yeah.
That's all that ever means.
Yeah.
I was flipping through the channels and Birds of Prey was on, and I sat through the first 25 minutes, and I kept hearing the phrase "visually stunning" kept running through my head, just because there's colors and that really oversaturated palette was over everything, and it looks like I think it looks like shit.
Did it look badass?
I think the only fair thing that I can say about what I'm talking about, where it's just you see one thing once and that's all you believe. One random person said something one time. The only time that's kind of good is when someone mentioned something that you legitimately just didn't notice. Oh, did you notice that this character said they were going to do it before they did it? That kind of thing.
Stuff you
didn't pick up on.
Details.
That's cool, sure, but it's just I felt especially in high school going into college was when it was the worst of just hey, this character's bad and you should feel bad for liking them. And you go, okay, I guess I do, even though I like the character. And then eventually I was just like, nah, fuck that.
Twitter,
I have my own.
Is huge for like...
Yeah.
I have my own opinions.
It's like when we saw Dune, I was really confused by like the mother-son like tension, whatever.
Yes,
but I realized
was I
had gone to the bathroom during their like actual sex scene, so... And it was just somebody pointed that out to me on Reddit.
Okay, everyone's talking about as we said when we saw Dune, that the mother and son had a lot of sexual tension, and I completely wasn't even remembering the fact that she says use the voice on me, and she makes him force her to give him the water.
Oh yeah,
just so like horny.
Oh yeah,
and then she's like, like and then shudder goes through her body, and she just is like.
He's smoking a cigarette after.
She sounds like a ketchup bottle.
They cut over to like curtains flowing to symbolize
rocket ship going off.
Fireworks show.
Yeah,
flowers blooming.
Yeah,
someone like popping bottle champagne.
Have you seen a movie that I don't remember the name of?
Yes.
Yeah.
North by Northwest.
Yes.
It
sucks.
God.
Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock.
It's the one.
Rope.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
It's with Scarlett Johansson. She.
Avengers.
Under the Skin.
Nope, not that one. Close.
Marriage Story.
She.
Ghost in the Shell.
No, not that one. She gets like a bunch of drugs in her system, and then like the bag pops, and she like has a huge overdose.
Oh my god, no.
It's in Scotland.
I feel like no, you're thinking of Under the Skin.
Oh,
I feel like it's a.
Sorry.
I feel
she like takes men back to her place to like kill them.
That's Under the Skin. She gets naked. Yes. Under the Skin. Yes.
It's called Watch It for the Plot.
I totally watched that movie just for that. Though. The guy's dying, of course. Because I wanted to see men murdered in a weird black room.
Yeah, like men like skipping through, like as we said, like watching Fight Club and skipping to all the fight scenes. Like women's like watching movies where like men die, just like fast forwarding to that.
Well, I don't know what I was talking about. Just forget it. I don't give a shit.
So it was, Scarlett Johansson
basically the point that I was getting
Under the Skin.
Basically, the point that I was getting at was that it was a very artsy movie because it kept like doing cuts where it's like literally like a water falling over or like a flower blooming or like paint being splattered over something. It was just like one of those movies. Like it cutting to like completely different stock footage kind of thing.
What's paping?
It's very French.
Paint being.
Oh, paint being. I thought you said paping. If you know the name
Paping
of the movie,
is what I do when I be making my paper.
write it down in the comments.
She becomes a USB drive.
That's not a joke. Lucy.
No, that's the movie everybody made fun of.
Freeman's in it?
They say the average human only uses 10% of their brain.
It's one of those.
No,
Yeah.
it was the other one was
Limitless,
which
is now a TV show.
Correct.
Oh, they're related.
Without,
I saw
they're
Limitless.
not
same
related,
thing.
but they're just both.
In
You
the
only
same-
use 10% of your brain.
They're both.
This lets you use 100%.
I do have other topics. You really made another one.
I'm not gonna say no.
You're doing our work for us.
Okay. So I know like you're now posting like Teddy's figures and everything like that, and so it's like you're not really playing with toys, but like when was the last time you really like played with toys? Because I'm trying to think of like when I last played. So yesterday is what you're gonna say.
well, I was playing with some toys.
You gave me.
The last
said
time I was
yesterday.
playing with toys is the last time we recorded Fix It and Post at your place because I was playing with Star Wars toys.
Yeah. No, I can't play with. I can like, I would take them out and like line them up or whatever.
I only play with hearts.
I can only ever like access my imagination if I like smoke some weed.
Yeah.
The
thing with Yeah, when I was 7, I smoked weed all the time and played with toys.
Yeah, I was like just crazy when I was.
No,
like,
because I was thinking about like how I played with toys. Like, what did you actually like do? Because for me, it was like you set up like Jenga blocks to make like structures, and then I had like a weird castle set. And play with like little Digimon toys, and G.I. Joes, and just like literally do like heist scenes and shit. Like one person is like a hostage, and you have to figure it out, and you just like I didn't actually watch Digimon. But I had a bunch of toys.
That's the best.
So I just made up.
Like, have no idea what
I liked Digimon back in the day for sure. It was one of the only times that I ever like threw like a like a over the top temper tantrum, like when I was like a child. At least this is my parents telling me this, was when my dad, when I was like little, I would take a nap after school and my dad would wake me up in time to watch Digimon. And one time he did it and I flipped the fuck out and I went insane. Oh, I went insane.
Wear protection, guys.
Yeah.
No, it was just like making up that.
Donate to Planned Parenthood.
I had Legos and I would always set them up to be like right before the big battle, all the good guys versus bad guys. Big battle never took place. I set them all up. I'm not gonna like mess them up now.
Yeah. They just kind of stare each other down.
Yeah, my Legos are actually about to have a big fight.
And also, like, the concept of, like, having a Transformers toy is just, like, extra work. It's just, like...
Totally.
You transform it, especially
if
if they're really
want the car
delicate.
Or the robot.
That's why you want two versions of the same thing.
You want the same thing,
So you can have one be the car, one be the
like what
car
like
man.
What's I mean, it's obvious what you do with a Transformer, but it's like that's also kind of the annoying part.
It needs to be able to transform really simply. Perhaps with the pressing of a button.
I never got the Transformers because when they were like, oh wow, can you believe this thing transforms into a car? I'm like, yes, I can see it very clearly. Has car parts all over it. It looks like a cool robot with dumb car parts strapped to it.
Its joints are wheels.
I never liked Transformers. Like I didn't like the robots. I just wanted them to be in the cars. At least that looked clean.
They always had like a bulky like back flap or something, and then like eventually when you folded the deck down to a car, you're like, oh, that's the trunk. Okay, I see now.
The trunk is its ass.
Trunk is its ass.
Trunk is its ass. A man running like disheveled with his tie like pulled down
out of the library.
Out of the library, like down with the crumpled papers.
Yeah.
Slams a file on his boss's desk. The trunk was his ass.
Sir, we're an insurance company. Not to be all, sir, this is a Wendy's on you. Topic number 3.
And going off of like growing up, what's the first mature game you ever played?
Call of Duty 3. I remember it fondly.
I remember playing GTA 4 at your house and my mom getting really mad at me.
Oh.
GTA was very much forbidden fruit.
The first one I was allowed to get was Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah.
And
it's educational.
I don't remember why.
Y'all remember growing
violence
up?
Isn't as gratuitous.
Remember growing up how like it was either Grand Theft Auto or Halo were the games that like were like the parent stand-in word for any violent video game. Like, oh, that's like Halo. Yeah. And I'm like, Halo is like not violent though, and it's also you're just shooting like colorful lasers like silly little aliens.
Well, that's how they desensitize you to it. That's the most insidious kind of it.
When I got Call of Duty 3, my mom was like worried or something, and I'm like, it's Nazis, and my dad's like, it's Nazis.
And then you would like quietly pick the Nazis to play as.
Yeah, and then I turned off Nazi mode.
You turned on teacher mode.
Yeah, I turned on parents mode.
The enemy models were replaced
with teachers.
With your parents and teachers. Your evil babysitter.
I want that.
See, he's slime mode. Everything was slime. All Big Brothers enjoyed slime back in the day.
It was a great game, though.
Halo 3 was the other big one. That was like the first time I got to like play a game with like blood and shooting people and stuff. Or like I thought it was allowed
they say damn. And I remember
I had a sense of that.
We played it in the family room, and I did not want my parents to hear Clone Trooper saying, damn! Lost the command post. Oh, damn!
Fuck! It's Star Wars! Holy shit, it's Star Wars!
Oh, it's so big, Star Wars.
Oh, fuck, I'm a clone trooper in Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm Star Wars, baby. That's me. That's my impression of me.
Like mine was Bioshock.
Gold leader, can I get a fuck yeah?
Bioshock was...
Red leader to gold leader, I'll give you a fuck yeah right there.
Gold leader flying over a small farm town. Release the gas.
No, I think the one with... the thing with like Halo was that the sticking point was actually that when you killed someone, they stayed there, like on the ground. And that was something that like my mom really didn't like, but... Like, say with, like, a Spider-Man game or something. It was like, oh, if you beat up a guy...
Turns into coins.
They, like, they turn into coins or they fade away or whatever. and like, or like any game really. But when you kill someone, they fade away, and it's like, that's fine, I guess, right?
Just like life, really.
Sure.
But the concept of a dead body being dead forever
Consequence.
You
is
could
like was
never
weird.
show your parents that a game is actually okay, because that is when the game brings out all the shit you had never seen before and slams a bunch of titties and corpses on the table.
It's so true.
It is.
No, you know what? I remember now. I bought Splatterhouse, the remake.
Oh yeah.
And in that game, one, it's really gory and everything, but at the time, like, I was pretty...
Because you would think Splatterhouse to be.
I was older, and so, like, she was like, oh, yeah, it's fine, whatever, blood, whatever, I don't care anymore. And...
I'm tired.
Blood and Guts Manor 5.
And I saw on the back of it, it said, like, blood, gore, drug references, and then I think it said, like, nudity. And I was like, huh. And I covered the bottom part with my thumb. And I went, look.
That's awesome.
That's what it says for the maturity
You're like
range.
a con man.
That's amazing.
And she went, yeah, blood and gore, okay, yeah, whatever. And then, you know what the nudity is you collect, your collectible is literally collecting different pieces of different pictures from your girlfriend that are nudes.
Oh
and it was crazy at a time.
Holy shit. That's the best game ever.
I was like 15 when it came out. It was awesome. I might have been younger, I don't know.
Fuck, I gotta play Splatterhouse.
There's more than one kind of splattering going on there.
Whoa.
Nice.
The other one being ejaculate. I see.
Talking big sperm.
I see.
Oh, can we do a segment? Not
Segment time.
Segment.
Segment time.
I can do live fact checking. So, which do you think has less Rule 34 results?
Okay.
2 topics. Which one do you think has less? I don't have topics for that. You got to do it.
Okay.
So we want to pick something with the least Rule 34.
No, yeah. Which one has less? Fred from Scooby Doo.
Oh, he's got a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm
Yeah,
sure he's
I can
got a
picture
lot.
his big red.
I'm sure he's got
shirt.
more than Daphne, honestly.
Okay, there you go. Daphne or Fred?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess Daphne.
I'm definitely gonna guess Fred, and he's all getting fucked by Scooby Doo.
Fred or Scooby Doo? No, it's got to be 2 things.
Not Scooby Doo.
Not that. Fred from Scooby Doo.
Wait a second. How did you think of Scooby Doo?
What do you mean?
Oh my God. Well, he did listen to the episode.
No, really.
That was in this one. My cultural theory of Scooby Doo invading our minds,
Collective psyche.
collective psyche. It's happening.
Speak for yourself. I don't think about
I
Scooby Doo
saw
ever.
something. I mean, I think now I'm attuned to it because you've.
Bader Meinhof.
Yeah. Right. That's where you see something and you.
Okay.
You learn about something and you see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our second one? Let me think. Squidward. There you go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh God, I hope it's not Squidward.
Okay, so
It's
Fred.
definitely, I think I'm gonna roll the dice and say Squidward.
Squidward or Fred?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Fred.
I bet there's. I hope
Squidward,
there's some shit with Squidward with like in his nose as a cock.
Well, I'm saying Fred has more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they're actually really close.
Well.
So Fred Jones is 480, and
Wow.
Squidward is 530.
Yes!
Boom, baby! Suck it!
Let's see.
No, 529. Sorry, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Is his nose a cock?
Let's see.
I don't know. Let me see.
Wow. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, don't act so flustered.
No, I'm fine.
Don't act so demure.
I'm actually getting mad because I keep misspelling Squidward. Squidward.
Are you spelling him as Squidward Tortellini?
Squidward Tadpole.
Tennis balls. Oh God, I bet there's one like that. Tennis balls.
Squidward tentpoles.
What?
Oh my God.
How did you do? The first one is really funny,
Oh.
so I just want to show you it. I do want to see it.
I've never known someone who can make as many noises with their body as you. Oh my God! Oh! That's really funny though. I'm glad they came up.
How about
That was Kid Rock's "Don't Tell Me How to Live." That's emailed to me by a fan.
Oh, is it already time for fan mail?
Yeah, it's fan mail. It's fan
Fan mail time!
Oh, yeah, I'd rather have fan female, if you know what I'm saying.
Tell you what, that's pretty gross.
Man fail.
Wow, I'm gonna report you.
Man fail is.
That's what we do every day as a species.
Yeah.
If by the time of March 17th, 2013, along with 5,000 signatures, this will be the longest chain email on the Guinness Book of World Records. So you just need to send this along. You just sign and send it. It did not make it to 5,000.
That's funny. That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's
there you
hilarious.
go.
How do you have access to that email?
Oh, there's another chain email.
And my credit card's gone. And my car.
Boy, wow, you're great at reading fan mail.
Okay, you read this.
I can't read it.
I can't read.
I have to go through a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Shout out to future guest of the Xcast and Fixin' in Post.
George Carlin.
George Carlin.
It's all bullshit.
He's dead? Well, we're going to try to get him anyway.
Okay.
We just pretend.
Okay.
Christmas spooktacular.
If you're honest, this the meaning of color in your birthday.
Oh.
If you're honest, this tells the truth. It's pretty good. Okay. Is anybody who wants to know the honesty of their birthday?
Sure.
Is the day you were born on true and just?
Which is your favorite color? Red, black, blue, green, or yellow?
Red.
Black.
Okay, so red.
Black.
Your first initial. Okay. Your month of birth.
September.
Ooh, you just got doxed.
Wow.
Which color do you like more, black or white?
Black.
Name of a person of the same sex as yours. Jack. Your favorite number.
7.
Do you like flying or driving more?
The fuck kind of questions?
Do you like a lake or the ocean more?
Ocean.
Think of a wish to yourself.
Done.
Okay. You are alert and your life is full of love. You have a lot of love and friendships in your life.
Okay. I must have been dishonest somewhere along the line.
You will have a great year and will experience a major life-changing experience.
What?
For the good!
Something will happen to you that you will never forget.
Your life will take on a different direction. It will seem hard at the time, but will be the best thing for you, and you will be glad for the change.
I'm going to have a life change.
Jack is your best friend. You have 7 close friends in your lifetime.
Like total?
Total.
Oh, God. Oh.
Hey, that's your cup overrunneth.
You like adventure. And
it says in my Tinder bio, it says take me on an adventure.
What, did you say you like lake or the ocean?
Ocean.
Okay, you are spontaneous and like to please people in bed. Your wish will come true only if you send this to 5 people in 1 hour.
My wish was that I would become a catfish.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna pass. I like being a man, thank you very much. Being a person, way better than being a catfish.
Have you guys seen
Now what if you got catfished?
any of that MODOK show?
What the fuck
No,
is that?
I don't want to.
So I don't want to, and the reason why is because
I don't even know
the
what it
guy
is.
who voices MODOK is, forget his name now, but he was on Red Letter Media.
Oh, Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt. Thank you.
Oh, I found
Now if they made a show with Rupert Murdoch,
I knew you would know
I'd
the
watch
name.
that shit.
What do you mean by that?
Because you saw Red Letter Media, I'm sure. But Patton Oswalt is like the voice, and I didn't really like his voice. Like that's the thing is that his voice is very unique, but it's also kind of whiny in a weird way, and I just don't like his voice as a voice actor.
No, I agree. I don't think he's that good of a voice actor. He's.
I like him as Remy.
I don't.
Oh, I guess he is Remy.
I like
Yeah,
Red.
he's good enough as Remy that you don't realize it's him.
Yeah.
But that's what I was gonna say is that so like he was a guest. This is a weird tangent. I'm sorry, but he was like a guest in one episode of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. One episode in like one of the later episodes.
But this counts for 5 of your anime references.
I'm
getting somewhere.
have something
I'm getting
to say
somewhere
about
with
My
this.
Little Pony.
I'm getting
after this.
somewhere. So the thing with that is that he is in one episode, and I immediately knew it was him because I don't like his voice. But another person that guests a couple episodes is Weird Al Yankovic.
How did I know that?
Okay, so Weird Al Yankovic is a character named Cheese Sandwich, and he plans parties just like Pinkie Pie, right? Makes sense. So there's a whole episode where...
Well, then you're presuming a lot of knowledge. I didn't know that Weird Al was on there in your defense.
Son, talk to us like you would a small child.
I think I'm doing well.
So I think a small child would know about My Little Pony.
Simple and simplistic terms as you could possibly manage.
So there's a whole episode where Cheese Sandwich, Weird Al Yankovic's character, sings songs and everything along with Pinkie Pie, and they're both trying to plan parties.
Pinkie Pie is another one of the horses.
She's one of the main ones, yeah.
Gotcha.
And they're both...
okay, all right. Easy
and so they're both like planning parties, and she's getting really jealous because everyone is paying attention to him and not her, and they forget that she's also like good at what she does too. She's getting really jealous, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Anyway,
typical man.
It goes maybe 2 seasons later. They have another episode where Cheese Sandwich is at his factory.
No resolution.
No, there is, but okay. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh man, spoilers for a 12-year-old.
Oh man, if you haven't watched My Little Pony, you really should.
He's at a factory where he's now like producing different like gag gifts, like rubber chickens and like buzzers for hands and like shit like that, or hooves, I guess. But wow, just cut that out. That one sentence, cut that out.
No.
Anyways.
The My Little Pony fandom is gonna fucking have a field day.
They can't hear me saying hands instead of hooves.
Yeah, exactly. They'll come for me, exactly. But anyways, and she goes and cheers him up because she also knows the joy of partying, we'll say.
No.
So then it goes all the way to the very last episode. The very last episode, it does a jump cut, a time skip, all the way till when they're like super way older. And by showing older, they basically show like they change up their hair and they literally put like a line underneath their eyes to show like bags under their eyes.
Old people,
or like wrinkles.
A classic cartoon gag.
And basically, canonically, Weird Al Yankovic is fucking Pinkie Pie.
What the fuck kind of pervert show is this?
They
got married and had children. Canonically.
Oh my god. Okay, alright, let's go back to that challenge of yours earlier.
Oh no.
They type in cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Oh no.
If you guys insist. I hated that. That was my least favorite bit.
I'll have to find it somewhere. It's already typed in.
Weird Al
Autofill
is supposed to be like there's been like articles written about him, and apparently he's like one of the nicest people that like everybody who's met him has said that he's like that's like the most. He's like exceptionally nice.
That's great.
That's nice.
There's a couple songs where he says midget though.
We ain't forgot. We got receipts.
Let's cancel my childhood hero, Weird Al.
Okay, let's do Weird Al Yankovic and the character. Okay, so
Weird Al
Yankovic and Cheese Sandwich.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'd be very interested in seeing some Weird Al.
I feel like Weird Al's got more.
You think Weird Al's got more? What do you think?
I think by
Weird Al or
Cheese Sandwich the character.
Is Cheese Sandwich a fucking pony?
Yes.
Okay.
It's My Little Pony. Come on.
Clearly that. Cheese Sandwich probably has
like
Cheese Sandwich the pony probably has like 75,000 like porn images.
I actually do think I'm gonna pick the horse.
I'm gonna stick with my man.
It's 108 for Cheese Sandwich and 16 for Weird Al.
Never see a Weird Al.
And I want to see
some Weird Al. Let's whip it out.
I'm very curious now.
Let's whip it out.
I'm gonna have a good time with this thumbnail.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna have a good time with this thumbnail.
You could definitely.
The first result is Pinkie Pie and actually Weird Al.
Wow! Come full circle. Holy shit! We all just like skip the middle, man. This one's straight for the butt.
Oh my god.
Well, fucking show us.
Okay, I see. It's actually not porn.
Don't hog it for yourself.
The joke is just like the character is saying, "Does this look unsure to you?" And it's an actual picture of Weird Al Yankovic. That's all.
No. Well, that's not what we want to see, though.
There's art. Remember what's the music video where it's basically like Ren and Stimpy, but it's a Weird Al song.
I want to say
and it's like a girl in the shower.
It's
like the cat one.
Close but no cigar.
Close but no cigar. Yeah, there's porn of that.
Wow,
character.
I never thought that knowledge would come in handy.
Wow.
Well, it's coming in handy now.
Wow.
When you said girl in the shower, that's not really the focus of the video.
Come in handy. That sounds like whenever I got home. That sounds like every day after I got home from high school.
Yeah.
Come in handy, nice.
So do you want to see it or no?
Oh yeah, I want to see it more than anything.
There you go.
I was gonna be.
Wow.
It is indeed.
Okay.
It is indeed Weird Al porn.
That's insane.
Okay, let's stop talking about that now.
You brought it up.
I know what I
And
did.
we want to see. That's the
in
thing.
his defense, I brought that.
That's the thing. We want to see though. Is the thing.
I have something to say about sorry, cat video for my cats. I'm gonna speed that one up because.
Sorry, my cats are just literally my life.
If you cut on it, I won't care.
I won't care. I won't. You know what? You should. You should just
cut it out. Who cares?
No, I just keep it. I
was thinking about making a TikTok, and oh gosh, what's the TikTok song I like with the
Batman.
I know.
That was a horrible rendition of it, but it's a.
But it got
begging you.
No,
but no.
No, that's just a radio song I like.
It's the one that sounds like real estate, like.
Yeah, the jangly guitar.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like, you know.
Well then I take that back because I thought you were referring to the begging
No,
you,
not
and
that
I thought you were singing it like the Batman song. I'm like, not even close.
No, right,
like,
no, but you're in the wrong in that one.
Yes, no, that's why
Well, you're in the wrong because he didn't get it.
I guess so. It would have been amazing.
You brought us here.
Anyway, the point is in the song, I wouldn't call it a drop, but there's a part where the beat kicks in, and as I'm sure if you've seen a TikTok, you have your first point, and then you have the beat, and that's of course, you know, be it the punchline or the twist of the. Not to get all meta on TikToks here, but I wanna post a TikTok where I'm like this, and I'm like looking at the camera, and I'm looking around, and it's like all these criticisms, like, why would you watch something like My Little Pony? It's a baby show, and then when the drop kicks, I like all over the screen is like great plot, like amazing voice acting.
Yeah, you're in a suit from like a mantle.
Yeah.
Also, I just actually like genuinely like it. You know, like why
people are allowed to like.
People are allowed to like things.
Yeah.
People are allowed to like things.
Do you think there's been like one account that posted just like them murdering someone?
I don't think about that.
Who is this guy? You say this X-Walker guy's got a podcast? What kind of sick pervert shit's got going on there?
Scaring away the hose.
You got ponies having sex, you got Weird Al having sex, you got people
I have to
dying.
pull you away from a girl at a party because you say that to her.
You ever think someone...
We could do that tonight if you want.
you ever think about the fragility of life in the age of social media? Maybe people do all sorts of fucked ass shit on TikTok. Like people like admit things and do things that are crazy, and like I've seen more than one TikTok of someone like making a talk on their way to like report for like jail, like those situations where it's not like, you know, that's that serious. You have to go
people
yourself.
Are crazy on TikTok. You just
they're like,
crazy.
They're like, okay, y'all, I'm literally going to jail, and I'm like, for the next 90 days, and I'm like, oh my god, like, you could use this in court against you.
People are pretty insane to just literally, like, I think people actually don't understand that you post things and then you can get just immediately arrested for doing those things.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, how it takes very little to change your life forever.
You can change your entire life in just like 10 minutes.
Yeah. You can be famous forever. Just like that.
All it takes is one little TikTok.
Tick tock, tick tock.
You hear that? That's the clock ticking down on the amount of fame you could have left.
Batman.
You see, Batman? I've recorded a new TikTok dance.
I won't let you get away with this, Joker.
You know the fucking Riddler has like music going on. He's pointing to different things. He's like, which one, Batman?
Joker, don't post that. It's cringe.
Joker, we gotta cook some bath.
You see, Batman? I've recorded a TikTok,
Mr. Wade,
and I've stolen it from young black women and taken the credit for myself, Batman.
Mr. Wade, what the fuck, bitch? Joker, we gotta make meth. That's Breaking Batman right there.
Wow.
Breaking Batman should switch.
Breaking Batman.
Joker, Pink.
Stop trying to make those work.
One of these days, one of these days, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be like
out of the park.
I watched. I was talking about it to you earlier, but I was watching SNL, and don't like SNL anymore.
It's brother, you are speaking
really
my
hard
language.
To watch, actually.
Yeah.
The only thing that I laughed at was the Will Ferrell ketchup thing.
Yeah.
Where they switch out, instead of a ketchup bottle farting, it's the ketchup bottle moaning, and it caught me so off guard I busted out laughing.
It has become so like embarrassing and like
it's bad
because they do it just for like viral like YouTube shit. And it was like a behind the scenes, like kind of talking about like the start of digital shorts.
Mm.
They're talking with all the Lonely Island guys because that was just them doing that on their own.
Right.
And then like Bill Hader and all them back in the day.
People getting punched just before eating food.
or lettuce, where they're just like
that's the first one.
But then they just keep taking bites out of 4 heads of lettuce. Like you're just like, man, like you're man, like you're gonna move on and like you're gonna find someone else.
It's very funny.
So they're really good, and then and I'm like, man, that was when SNL had like a lot of sway still. Like no one gives a fuck anymore. Like who the fuck talks about like skits like other than like Stephen Colbert?
Yeah,
the only reason. Like, did you guys see the new blah 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 blah?
He did say that.
He did say blah blah. The only stuff that you hear about now about SNL is just that this was actually really cringe-inducing, and I did not want to watch it anymore. And it went on for 12 minutes.
SNL season 47 moments that literally give me life.
I have a rotating thing of SNL clips that I watch to get myself and others mad.
Oh no!
to heat up
self-harm.
Yes.
Oh no!
The most recent one that you showed me is like what is it, Swag Yellow Hospital or Gen Z Hospital?
Gen Z
Hospital. Oh my god, with Elon Musk.
Where they're just doing AAVE.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. I actually have not watched the court scene with Wario.
I'm not.
I don't think I can.
I think the Gen Z Hospital's worse than it, honestly.
The only thing I know about the Elon Musk one is that Grimes is in it too, but they were dating at the time.
Not anymore.
Married with a kid.
Not anymore.
I also keep hearing against my will about who Pete Davidson is fucking, and it's like I don't.
Homie's a legend. He fucked Ariana Grande and Kim Kardashian. He looks like he's like a fucking junkie.
Like,
that's what I was gonna say. That's the guy that looks like a junkie.
People are acting like they're surprised that women are really into his look, and that's what women are into.
I bet he's got just a stick down there.
That look is very like it's very in right now.
Yeah, like boy that looks like he could kill you, like with a box cutter, and then cry about it.
I can forgive all that. Scarlett Johansson, Kim Kardashian, Ariana Grande, they're all into these SNL guys. That's fine. I got no problem with that. They're just not funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pete Davidson's not funny. I know. I've heard various grievances over the years, like, oh, some of his stand-up's good. Like, I've never seen anything that's really made me laugh from him, honestly.
I saw his stand-up live, and it was very funny, but
he's not good on SNL. He's like Jimmy. He's the new Jimmy Fallon.
Oh,
he can never keep a straight face. He is always laughing. He's always just being a doofus, and then just but not funny either.
There's also when you see, I don't know, I haven't seen that many stand-up people live, but I feel like if the room is laughing at it, it's going to be funny. You know? Sure. Like, if you're in a room...
Actually...
it's like going to see a movie in a theater, though.
I would only laugh if it was genuinely funny.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
I would just be...
If I may, and you will, I'm sure, relate very hard to this. I don't even know if I've told you this story, but I went to a comedy show. I was at a bar, and they were like, okay, we're going to start the comedy show in 10 minutes. And I was with some people, and they're like...
Oh, no.
Have I even told you this? No, this was like a week ago.
Oh, no.
Tell the story.
So we were going out, we were at this bar, and they're like, we're going to start the comedy show, and my friend is like, oh, we have to go. Like, come on, it'll be fun. I'm like, I really don't want to, but fine. I'll be a good sport. And the first guy gets up there, and he's whatever. He actually had a joke that made me laugh, where he said, my life is like if an 8-year-old got a divorce. And I was like, that's kind of funny. One guy wound up really, really funny. There are these two women. I'm not saying that no women are funny, but oh my god, these girls were really trying to make me believe that. Because the first one is like I'm my astrology sign says that I'm a Taurus, and that means that I deal with trauma in this way, and starts talking about trauma, and by trauma she means just a normal memory.
Oh.
The misuse of the T word, as we say.
Mm-hmm.
And this
I
other
never
girl,
say that.
this other girl gets up
As
and
me
she's
say.
like, "Yeah, I'm really into meal prepping. I have a Bosco stick in my pussy," and we're like, "What?" That's her first joke, and
That's it.
That's
it.
The point I'm trying to say is that I felt like I was in a room with all of their friends who laugh extra loud when they're up.
Yeah.
But it's just like the most embarrassing. Like, I mean, it's fine to not be funny, but like, don't act like you're like a rock star for
You're hot shit for
and like, oh man, I just don't.
And when stand-up comedy is bad, everybody loses because it's so uncomfortable for everyone.
And like and shit like that. That's like the shit that somebody like shit like that and like other like just like not cool jokes or like. So many comedians these days are like, oh, cancel culture is like so. It's like you can joke about literally anything. Like,
if you
in fact, it's much
funny.
It's much funnier if you joke about something normal, you know, like and make like normal observations. Don't just be like, yeah, then I like like I don't know, fuck this person,
but
based on their race.
On the flip side, I'm also sick of jokes that are like just saying the right thing. Like the right opinion.
Yeah. You mean you just get on a soapbox?
Yeah.
Don't make a joke out of it?
Yeah.
You just
so I went to my so y'all are gonna like this. So I went to my therapist the other day, right?
And everybody applauds.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You know, like check out the guy in therapy. You know, I'm unlearning. And I so go up there and I say, hey doc. I say, how come my dick?
I hope he has a punchline.
I say, how come my dick ain't hard? You know? I said, what's up with that? And she says. Normal is only something that we see.
A setting in the dishwasher.
Normal is only something that we see on the dishwasher.
Okay, there we go. I did see there was like you can.
Oh my god! I'm really funny.
Anyways,
you want comedy? You tune into the Dumb Nerd Nation.
This girl got up
there.
You
laughing your ass
off.
This
is a different girl, and she's like, yeah, like this boy I lived with said astrology was stupid. Like my roommate said it was stupid, and everybody boos. She's like, and this is the same guy who every night would go into the bathroom, like draw a bath, put on Chipmunks versions of his songs, get a bag of peanut M&Ms, do whippets, and just masturbate for like 4 hours. And like he said astrology was stupid. I'm like, girl. He comes across as way cooler than this with you.
Yeah, what were you fucking doing? Nothing?
Fucking based.
Yeah, what, you listening to him, you pervert? I didn't think astrology was dumb, but I do now if that guy said it. So if he wants me to follow him,
Whippets would be great. Oh man, that sounds awesome.
As we said, it's also funny that they're like, yeah, and I dated him for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then
I had his child.
Yeah.
And still take care of his child, too.
And there he is!
There he is!
My beautiful husband.
You marry me?
Yeah, men will literally have, like, just a mattress on the floor and, like, and
I'll sleep on it.
I'll let him fuck me in the ass. Like, and in the morning, too.
Somebody like, had, like, a viral tweet that was, like the amount of, like, men I've, like, been with that like don't have a mattress or any furniture in their room or whatever, and they think it's fine. And the top reply was like another one like, oh my god, like I had to buy my boyfriend a mattress, and then the first person replied like, I've done that twice. It's like, why didn't you're clowning yourself? Yeah, you got played.
Yeah. There's other people besides this one guy who like sleeps on a trash bag, right?
That guy is happy treatment sleeping on a trash bag.
Whose roommates are giant cartoon rats who smoke. You know,
they got jean jackets. Yeah, they're called the Rat Pack. Hey, how you doing, Doc?